Hey, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ascending Luna, and today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what November has in store for you. So I compiled 3 different piles here for you. We got pile 1 with this crystal right here. We got pile number 2 with this crystal right here. And pile 3 with this crystal right here. All right. Anything about me and my readings, along with the timestamps, will be provided in the description box down below. Take your time, meditate on each pile, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, welcome pile number 1. So let's get started with your reading, okay? So you got Mars action and 1111. So this is going to be the overall theme for November for you. So November is going to bring in wish fulfillment. Now, I see this 1111 card as Spirit literally handing your wishes, your manifestations in a silver platter, and it's ready to be served, and it's ready to be given to you. You might be experiencing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of angel numbers, more specifically here 1111. And I feel that Spirit is wanting you to work with this number. So every single time that you see it, acknowledge it and thank it, because that's Spirit saying, hey, you're on the right track here. But there seems to be some sort of effort that needs to be put in your part. I feel that Spirit has lit a fire under your ass, pile 1, in order for you to start taking action into receiving these manifestations, okay? With the Mars action card, if for some of you, if you're not aware, Mars retrograde, which is in Gemini, has now is happening from October 29th to, I believe, until March. So that's a few months. And for you, this retrograde is going to be a very pivotal moment, a very pivotal retrograde that is going to project you into a more higher version of yourself, and it's asking and it's requiring you to have strength and to take the lead into your desires, into your creativity. There just seems to be some sort of excitement being ignited in November for you, where you're going to start seeing things come into fruition in a very rapid rate. So for some of you, please be very thoughtful and very what's the word I'm trying to look for? Almost like be very careful of what you say. Be careful what you wish for, because you're going to start seeing your manifestations coming in a very rapid rate. So be thoughtful of your own thoughts and your own words, because this retrograde could also cause a lot of could be like almost like a fire, a wildfire being spread. So be cautious of how you speak and how you communicate with others, and how you also speak to yourself and what you say, because your manifestations and your words and your thoughts are going to be very important during this retrograde, and especially during November, because I feel November is going to be like a catapult for you for 2023 for you to reach this higher level of yourself. So definitely November is looking very promising, with a lot of beautiful energy, a lot of excitement. So, I mean, it's kind of fitting because we got the holidays coming in and all that stuff. And it just seems like the world is your oyster and you're just waiting to dive in. A lot of wishes are going to be coming true, and a lot of your manifestations are going to come true too as well. And I'm also being drawn here to the red lipstick on the Mars card. So for me, when I wear red lipstick, because I have big, beautiful, full lips, I draw a lot of attention. And I feel that you, my pile ones, are going to be turning a lot of heads in November. So you are going to be demanding a lot of attention, and it's going to put you on the spotlight. So I feel like November is definitely going to be putting you on the spotlight. So get ready, because there seems to be a lot of excitement, and just you're just going to be oozing of power and of shine and fire here. Okay, so let's go with some tarot and then some oracle, and we'll leave it with a message from your angels. But let's see what November has in store for you. Pile number 1. So that's a beautiful energy, overall energy for November here. All right, you got the Page of Wands, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and at the bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of Cups. Okay. So for your finances, pile number 1, there seems to be here a new creative endeavor for you to start. You might have been inspired to start something that is going to generate a lot of creativity, but with that, a loss for you to also step into some sort of leadership role. Now, for others of you in your career, you are also being asked to step into some sort of leadership role. There is going to be a little bit more responsibility for you in November here, but there is the sense that you know you can handle this. Like you could definitely handle this, and Spirit is making that very clear, especially here with the Page of Wands. Even though the Page of Wands is it is viewed as an immature energy, it's somebody who is ready to take the initiative to learn and to harness their creativity to make things grow. And even though some people in your work environment, and this is specific for some people here, my pal ones, that some people might view you as inexperienced. They have no idea the type of leader that you are, and you're going to be proving them you're going to be proving them wrong. And so definitely here I'm seeing this this drive of creativity and fire being lit up here for you, and you're going to be turning a lot of heads, and you're going to be generating a lot of income because of your creativity and because of your new fresh eyes. So definitely here, November is looking really good for investments. In the sense, what I'm saying is like invest, like if you have some sort of an idea, don't shy away from speaking out your idea, because I feel that with your fresh eyes is going to bring in a driving force to generate more money, more creativity. This could also signify too that you might be competing with others, but know that you're going to stand, that you are going to stand out from the crowd, okay, in November. And November is looking really good for you in that aspect. Now, when it comes to your relationships, there's going to be a lot of mirroring back to you. So you're going to start noticing, the people that do not align with you when it comes to relationships. You're going to start noticing some codependencies, and that's going to be addressed to you here with the Devil. You're definitely going to be introspecting in your relationships and seeing who doesn't really fit in your circle, in your energy here. I keep hearing like codependency. So you're going to be becoming fully aware. And this is probably why you're being asked to step into your leadership role, because there seems to be some sort of codependency with you or with others that needs to be cut off. And that's going to be really highly reflected back to you in November. So that's something that you need to come into awareness that your relationships are now going into this transformation phase in November. So everything that doesn't align with you is going to be burnt away here. The Wheel of Fortune, there, with all this here with your money and your relationships, there's definitely the wheels are turning and things are changing. I'm seeing winter and then spring, winter and then spring. So there's definitely cycles ending and opportunities arising from those cycles ending here. So when it comes to you, pile one, know that you can endure these cycles, that you can work through these cycles. It might feel like, oh, I don't know if I could handle this. I don't know if I could cut away at, a certain situation or cut away from a certain person. Spirit is bringing this Wheel of Fortune into your awareness that things are going to change and the wheel is going to turn, and you have to go with the flow of it, because literally Spirit is trying to hand you something here with the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck and, good fortune, and the 11 card. So that's like, look at that. That's mirroring right there. Spirit is literally trying to offer you something in November, and you have to take it, and you are going to have to want it as well. And in order to want and take this good things that are wanting to come in for you in November, you need to cut away ties with the codependencies of relationships, but as well as codependencies when it comes to your success, as in like, I can't not be successful. For example, I cannot be successful if I don't have A, B, C, and D, or I can't be successful because I don't have the skills, or yada, yada, yada. Know that you have what it takes to be a leader, to be the creator of your reality. And Spirit is literally wanting to hand that to you, but you're going to need to put in some effort to take some sort of action to have the power and the strength to do that, okay? Now, your overall energy, you got the 10 of Cups with the 11 and the Mars. So there's definitely a lot of wish fulfillment here, a lot of love and emotional fulfillment that wants to come in November. And it's just about trying to accept it and knowing that you are worthy of accepting all these beautiful things that are wanting to come in for you. I keep hearing like there is some sort of seed of doubt in you that you might have gone through some time period where things didn't look like they were moving, and there is this need for you to be a little bit more patient, because you might have been so impatient, and now that certain things that the ball is moving, you're like, okay, well, is this for reals, or am I gonna wait? I'm feeling that Spirit is asking you that all these beautiful things are coming forward. You just have to trust, and you have to believe that it's coming and it's meant for you. And there's a sense also here too of surrendering because there is divine intervention and divine timing at play here for you, pile number one. But definitely November is looking very beautiful, very promising. It just seems like you're gonna start seeing a lot of things go in a rapid rate, and you're kind of like, whoa, like you're in for a ride is what I'm hearing. Like you're in for a ride, like, and it's a good ride. It's not going to be like, oh my God, am I going to have to go through some kind of ordeal? And then, yeah, no, I feel like you're finally catching wind, and you can now relax, because Spirit is saying that it has your back. So relax, because things are coming beautiful and very abundant. Things are coming into your life in November. So let's get some more oracle, and then we're going to leave it with an angel message for you. Okay, you got career. So November could be a very, very career month for you. definitely with the leadership for Mars in action, there's definitely here an opportunity that you might be asked to be promoted or to take more responsibilities, and it's going to bring in more abundance into your life. There's definitely here an emphasis about your career. So you might be changing your career path, or you might feel called to be called into taking more leadership here. Whatever it is that you do for a career, or even for as a hobby, there is this need. There is going to be a huge emphasis and growth, because I keep seeing this plan of growth when it comes to your career, okay? You got Lily, spiritual love. That's interesting. Because once you cut away from the codependencies and the relationships that are not serving you, very deep and spiritual love is coming in for you. And that for some of you, or if you're already in a relationship, once you guys address this codependency energy here, you're going to see that your relationships in your life, not just romantic, but platonic, or any type of relationships, you're going to see that the relationships are going to be leveled up in a more spiritual sense here, especially with this 10 of Cups. Because at the 10 of Cups, it's a very emotional and very spiritual type of love as well. And I feel like all your relationships are going through a very massive transformation where there is no room for mediocre type of surface level relationships. It's all about now a deeper level bonded relationships in your life, okay? Let's see what else. You got dark man, dealings or relationships with a man with a dark complexion or hair. Please clarify that for me. That's kind of giving me the Emperor energy. And you got staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. For some of you, there could be a father figure or a very masculine energy here that is going to bring in comfort into your life. And even though things have been somewhat difficult for you in recent past, know that you are being taken care of. Know that there is somebody here with very masculine energy that is coming in here to be taking to help you feel like you're being taken care of. Now, I almost lost my train of thought, so give me a second. For some of you, you might feel like you've been in your masculine energy, where you feel like you've been living in survival mode, and that is closing out, because you're coming into a new phase in your life where your feminine side is going to come in, especially with this 10 of Cups, where you're going to be feeling very nurtured, and you're going to be feeling very fertile, but also taken care of. So for some of you, there's definitely here a balance of your feminine and masculine energies, and you are going to find that balance, and it's going to bring in a lot of beautiful relationships, beautiful situations, and you're going to be feeling very abundant in November, okay? And one more. Wow. You got firecracker excitement. November is an extremely exciting time for you. Okay. It's going to be a very beautiful month. Just cutting away the dead weight, and cutting away the stagnation, and cutting away the things that don't serve you in your life. And it's going to bring in beautiful, beautiful energy. Something that you could look forward to and be excited about. So if you have been feeling like very stuck and stagnant, November is going to prove to you that magic exists and magic is happening for you, okay? So we're just going to leave it with a message from your angels. What message do we have for pile 1? You got honesty and communication. Definitely here with that Gemini and Mars retrograde. Be very careful about how you communicate, but also be truthful. Don't shy away from what you want and what you need. Your angels want you to communicate and be honest about what it is that you want. That way you could cut away the things that do not belong in your life, and that way you could pave way to the beautiful things that you deserve. Okay? So that's what I got for you, my pile number 1s. I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, welcome, pile number 2. So let's get started with your reading. So you got Sun, Being, and Cosmic Fuckery, which is one of my favorite little quotes that sometimes when certain things are not going my way, I'm always saying, what fucking planet is in retrograde? What is the fuckery in the cosmos today? And for November, for you, my pile number 2s, there is this sense of you cannot blame the planets for the fuckery that is going on right now when it comes to yourself. Well, you can, but there is definitely here some sort of awareness that's coming into your life experience when it comes to yourself and how you present yourself into the world here. The Sun is also about masculinity and ego. It's about the father, self-awareness and energy, essence, and creativity. And I feel that November is going to bring in a full awareness to you about how you present yourself into the world and how you want to be seen in the world. And you can't no longer blame it on your sun, moon, or rising is what they're saying. Yeah, you can't. For some of you, my pile number 2s, you might blame some sort of traits and stuff like that on your zodiac signs, and you can't do that anymore. That's what some of your guides are telling me. But some of your guides are funny here. But aside from that, I'm seeing this egg here, and it's in the heart, and I feel like your true authentic self in November is wanting to break free from the shell that you have been hiding in, and for you to shine and, come into the world, come into your existence as your true authentic self. Because I'm looking over here and all the planets are laughing at the sun, and the sun is like, what the hell's going on? Look at this. And then you got the sun here as well. So for some of you, there is this feeling of like, if I show my true self, I'm going to be ridiculed. I'm going to be embarrassed. Nobody's going to like who I am. And Spirit is saying, fuck them. Fuck whoever, whatever, any opinions that anybody else has about you, fuck them. Okay, there is this need in November for you to shine and for you to really step out of your shell, and for you to be authentic. Okay, you've been hiding away too long, and you've been allowing opinions of others and even your own opinions hinder you from shining, because there's something inside of you that is ready to break free, and you've been caged up too long. And November is going to be a very pivotal moment for you to shine. Okay, so embrace that shine that is wanting to come in. All right, let's see what else for pile number 2. You got the Ace of Wands. Okay, what else for pile number 2? What else for pile number 2? The Four of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. One more. And the Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Empress. All right. Definitely here, there is something that is ready to come out and shine when it comes to you. Pile number 2. In your career and finances, you got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a spark, a potential, something to grow out of creativity, a fire, a drive. And it's so ironic that you got the Sun in that too as well. And there's definitely going to be some sort of potential in your career and finances. And it's going to spark up a lot of creativity for you in November. That you're going to see things just happen for you. You're going to start seeing things happen for you. But in order for those things to happen for you, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to take that wand and you have to make shit happen. It's not going to happen for you. You literally have the power in your hands and you have to use that power and expel it out of you. Like I'm seeing like Harry Potter flicking its wand, or I see the fairy godmother flicking her wand and transforming things, and you're going to be transforming and using your creativity to make shit happen in your career and your finances. So there's definitely beautiful energy coming in when it comes to your finances that's going to bring in a lot of abundance and creativity, especially here with the Page of Wands and the Empress as your overall energy for November. Okay, so that's something that you could definitely look forward to, that you're going to be sparked with inspiration to use your creativity to your benefit. Okay, and it's going to bring in prosperity here for you. Now, you got the Four of Pentacles in your relationships, and this is all types of relationships, platonic, romantic, family, you name it. There is a sense of here like guarding of oneself and being overprotective, and of a sense a little bit stingy. So in your relationships, I feel you might have been giving too much of yourself, or you're not been giving enough of yourself. And I would say more so that you might not have been giving enough of yourself because you've been hiding away in a shell. And you're kind of afraid that it's going to make people run, that your true authentic self is going to make people run. The right people will not run. The wrong people will. And you don't want the wrong people in your life. So you're going to start seeing that the minute that you start letting go of control in your relationships is when the right relationships are going to be falling into place. It almost feels like for you, pile 2, that you're holding on to people that might not be so good for you, or you might be holding on or holding off on yourself because you're afraid to lose people. But again, the emphasis of the right people will stay and the wrong people will go, and you have to let go of that control. That you might have some sort of abandonment issues that are going to be coming into your awareness in November. And that's something that you need to address. Because it's affecting your self-esteem and your confidence when it comes to your relationships. So there is the sense here that you need to let go of control. Okay. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. And to me here, because this is about yourself and what type of self-care acts you need to be doing, is that you need to give as much as you give to others, you need to give it to yourself. You're a very giving person here. But you're not giving enough to yourself. And there's a sense here, because a lot of this is about self, about nurturing self, about, especially here with the Sun, the Being, and the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. is that there's this need for you to focus on yourself and to give to yourself in order for you to step in to who you really are. November is also going to bring in a lot of nurturing of your inner child, of nurturing some inner child wounds that you have, especially with some codependency and about giving and taking here. There's definitely some sort of like awareness that you need to come into about giving and receiving and lack. Because I feel that you hold on so tightly to people when they kind of give you the bare minimum here. And Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to hold on to these people, or you don't need to hold on to situations that don't give back to you the way you give to them. Okay, there is really emphasis and need here of the self in November about nurturing yourself, because you need to come out and shine. It's time to stop hiding behind people and places and things that are not aligned to your true authentic self, because you definitely have a lot to give here. And some people take advantage of that. My pile number 2s, okay? And November is going to, and I find it so ironic too, because November, you know, you got Thanksgiving and all and those holidays here. And it's all about the family, all about this, but the irony here is that Spirit is asking you for November to focus on yourself, and the right people will come into play when you start focusing on yourself. Okay, so and I just saw 11:11 on the recording time, so definitely here, if that signifies anything to you. All right, so you got Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Whoop. Bread. Focus. Period of prosperity and abundance. So definitely there is prosperity and abundance coming in your way. And with this Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. That is also giving me the energy of, you know, inner child wounds that you're kind of afraid of face, because they're painful to face and they could harm you. And coming into your full awareness of your shadow self is going to shine light into what you want in your life. And facing those shadows, there is going to be some discomfort and some pain, but in not acknowledging them is just going to keep you in the dark here. You got broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And to me, this bridge, especially here with the Six of Pentacles, is that giving too much to people doesn't really benefit you. Okay? Giving too much, and I'm going to repeat that again. Giving too much to people is going to be very unsuccessful for you. It's not going to keep anybody who doesn't truly love you there for you. It's just going to keep people who want to be leeches. Okay? Sometimes you have to go over a certain bridge or put water under a bridge, in a sense, like let go of things that keep you stagnant, people that keep you stagnant. So there's definitely here an emphasis of your relationships to not only to yourself, but relationships with others that keep you stagnant here, that don't bring in abundance and prosperity. Because there's definitely here a potential for you to, especially with the Ace of Wands, a potential for prosperity and abundance to come in, but it can't come in if you keep on holding on to things that keep you stagnant. It can't come in if you keep on holding on to individuals who suck out your energy or who make you feel like you lack. There is this emphasis of lack here, like you're afraid that you're going to be losing, and so you hold on to things and people and relationships that don't serve you, because you feel like you're not going to get anyone or anything better than what you have right now. And know that you can, know that you will, but you can't keep these people with you, especially when it comes to your relationships. Okay. All right, let's see one more. And you got Candle. You will be shown the way. Yeah, there's definitely a light that wants to shine through for you in November, my pile number 2s. And you will be shown the way. This light will be shown to you the minute that you break out of your shell here. There's definitely a light that wants to come out of you. And that light will show you the way to this beautiful, abundant, fruitful energy. There's definitely a lot of healing that's coming in, and a lot of breaking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you. There's an emphasis here of self and about not giving a fuck what anybody says, and not giving a fuck about people who don't serve you for your own highest good here. Okay? Allow that light to come through. Allow that light to show you the way. Because a broken road is not the way anymore. Okay? There's a very heavy emphasis here on relationships and letting go and parting ways from people who do not serve you. All right? And we're going to just leave it with some guidance from your angels. Guidance from pile 2's angels. Raise your vibration. Again, you cannot bring forth beautiful, abundant energies and vibrations if you continue to be in this very stagnant energy here. So raise your vibrations. Allow the light to shine through out of you. I'm seeing this light right here and this light right here just shining through. And this is you. And your angels are here to remind you that this is you, that you can rise above all this energy that is keeping you stuck, and that there is a light that wants to come through from you in order for you to be the lighthouse that guides the right people, the right situations and circumstances into your life. Allow that to happen, okay? And November is going to be the month for you to realize this. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you, and I will see you in another reading. Hello, my pile number 3. So let's get started with your reading. You got Pluto with transformation and the back rooms. Okay, so November's energy for you, my pile number 3s, is going to be extremely transformative. With the back rooms, there might have been some stagnation in your life where I'm seeing you walking down a hall and there's so many doors and you don't know which door to walk through. And it's keeping you in this very stagnant energy. And with this Pluto here with transformation, there is this need for you to walk through one of those doors and allow for transformation to come in, because there is definitely here a rebirth for you in November. It's about clearing and making way for more beautiful things here. For some of you, my pile number 3s, you might have gone through a very massive tower moment that has left you very stagnant, and it has left you feeling a little lost here. I'm feeling a sense of loss here, that, you know, Spirit has been giving you a lot of these synchronicities here, because I'm seeing all these 111s and all these numbers up there on the doors, and you're kind of feeling a little overwhelmed here with all this information that it's kind of making you feel like, am I crazy? Is this really like happening? Because there's this feeling of stagnation and kind of feeling lost. But at the end of this dark hallway here, there is this door that is waiting for you to walk through. You just need to walk through it because it's going to bring in some sort of transformation that is going to bring in powerful and personal growth within you. It's going to be your evolution here. Definitely cycles are ending here. This is giving me very death card with rebirth and transformation. And just know that you're not alone. Spirit is here, and it might feel a little bit overwhelming right now, but November is going to show you that if you're willing and ready and willing to walk through the door, things are about to change for you, okay? So let's see. What else do you have, Spirit, for pile number 3? The Magician. Wow. Okay. What else for pile number 3? The World. Okay. The Ten of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor. Wow. Definitely a lot of transformation is happening here. Let's start with the Magician. And the Magician is in your career and finances. Know that you have all the tools you need to manifest the changes needed when it comes to your financial and career goals. Okay, you have that power within your hands, within your mind, to allow change and transformation and everything that you desire to come into fruition. You are going to be experiencing a very transformative experience when it comes to your money and when it comes to your career. So for some of you, my pile number 3s, you might have had to change jobs. You might have had some financial difficulties, but trust that things are changing. There is a lot of power within you to get shit done when it comes to your finances and your career here. You have the control to get shit done when it comes to those things. So if there's a sense that you feel like things are out of your control, know that you now have the control, and know that you are being assisted here by the universe, that if things have changed when it comes to your money and it comes to your career, know that it's for your own highest good, and know that you have the power to manifest it is what you need, and that you have all the tools and the knowledge to get shit done. You're going to be coming into a very transformative period in your life in November, because you got 3 major arcanas out of 4 here. So there's definitely big, powerful changes coming in. Okay. And then you got the World in your relationship aspect. And this could be platonic, romantic, family. There's a lot of cycles ending here for you when it comes to your relationships. And know that all these cycles that have ended are bringing in the right people that are going to be your ride and die from here on out. So you might have experienced some losses here. Know that those losses are people who didn't really necessarily belong in your life. They brought in the knowledge and the wisdom for what you wanted really in your life. And it might have been very painful to watch some of these people go, but it has now provided you with a lot of wisdom and opportunities for you to bring in your soul family, the relationship that you want, and the people that really deserve your love and attention here. So there's definitely a lot of transformation happening in your career, in your finances, and in your relationships in November. But I feel like this transformation has been a process for you for some time, and just November is going to kind of feel like, oh, you could finally breathe, because you are now going to be stepping into your power as the Emperor, because this is your overall energy for November. You got the Ten of Swords as a self-care. It's time, you know, the Ten of Swords is a very painful, let me close the window. The Ten of Swords is a very painful card. It's, that's the end, you know, that's the end. And you have now come at the end of a very difficult road, my pile number 3s. And Spirit is acknowledging it, that maybe this time has not been very easy for you. But it has come to its end now. And now that things have come to its end, that whatever tower you have experienced and the dust has now settled, it's time to focus on allowing that pain to heal. This experience, whatever experiences that you have been experiencing in the last few months, have been very vital to your growth, as hard as that might sound, because I'm looking at this, her third eye here opening, and even though she has tears streaming down her face, her third eye is wide open and is bringing in illumination. As this pain has brought in a lot of illuminations, the cycles that have been ending, the relationships that have been cut away, and the stagnation that you have been experiencing is bringing in a lot of illumination and clarity into your life. And now you are stepping into your emperor energy here, because you are being transformed into this person who knows what they want, who has their roots planted deep into the soil, and who will no longer stand for mediocrity. Okay? You are going to be experiencing a lot of healing, and you will be experiencing a lot of, I feel like your faith is going to be restored in November for you, my pile number 3s. That the cycles that you have been enduring, they're not just, nothing was in vain. Okay? If somebody needed to hear that, nothing was in vain. That things had to happen for you to transform and ascend from the stagnation. And it's time for you to walk through that door that is waiting for you. And at the other side of the door is everything that you want, and is everything that you need. Okay, so definitely here, a lot of transformation, a lot of cycles ending, but you are going to come on top. And November is going to show that to you, okay? All right, so let's pull some oracle. And let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Okay, that's good for me. All right. First card out, you got Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Bam. Taurus, slowly but surely getting ahead. Yeah. Torch, spiritual development, alignment, awareness, and understanding. Wow. And Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. If you doubted for a moment that letting go and ending cycles with people, places, and things was something wrong, or you did the wrong choice. No, that you did not. That you did the right thing by not lowering your standards here. Not lowering your standards to people and things that do not serve you. And this could be relationships and a job. This could be anything. But Spirit is saying that everything that you have gone through, the cycles that you have ended, and the people and things that you cut away for were not up to your standards. And you are standing strong here. You're standing strong. That even though things here with the Taurus have felt like things are moving slowly, that things are not looking promising, that slowly but surely getting ahead, that you will move forward from here, because the Taurus is also very wise. And so you got wise and a torch, and both of these things are very much needed for your spiritual growth and understanding here, because everything that has happened thus far was for your better development, was for you to be enlightened and to come to an awareness that you are meant to grow and not be stuck in the back rooms here. Because there were situations and people in your life that were keeping you stagnant and not allowing for this transformation to come by holding on to these things. And these cycles had to end in order for you to come into an enlightenment period, in order for you to step into your true authentic self. And then you got the Emperor and the Tiger, which are two very powerful beings, that sometimes in order for you to really stand in your own truth, you need to be very protective, and you need to be the predator. I'm sorry. Like, sometimes you have to be the bad person and let go of shit and let go of people who don't serve you. This is a very deep spiritual pile here. And you might have doubted your actions, and you might have questioned Spirit, like, why did all this shit have to happen to me? But deep down, you know that it was for you to grow and for you to come into awareness and for you to step into your power, because you can't be in your full power if you just continue being stagnant in the back rooms, being stagnant with people and places that do not align to you and who keep your standards low. Okay. All right. And we're going to leave a message from your angels for my pile number 3s. A message from your angels. Forgiveness and understanding. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know, and forgive others for what they didn't know. Okay, there is a sense here that there might be a feeling of like anger, of resentment. But sometimes people treat us like shit because they don't know any better. And sometimes we treat people like shit because we don't know any better. And I feel like this has a lot to do with relationships. I feel that there was a huge transformation when it comes to relationships. More so, I mean, there was this huge transformation there has been, or is there going to be a huge transformation in your life. And it kind of leaves us a little bitter sometimes, because you might have gotten really comfortable where you're at, but with that comfort, you might have not felt very happy. And there is this need to forgive yourself and forgive others and to come to an understanding here, because your angels are asking you to please forgive and please understand that this had to happen for a reason. And this reason is a higher purpose reason for you. And it could also be a higher purpose for the other individuals in your life. But this had to happen in order for you to ascend, because you don't belong being stagnant anymore. You might have felt very betrayed, not only by Spirit, not only by your guides, by the people that you love as well. Please forgive them and understand them, because they can only meet you as far as they can meet themselves. And you can only meet them as far as you can meet yourself. So Spirit is asking you to be very compassionate and very understanding and forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive the people who have wronged you, the situations that have wronged you, and know that you don't have to carry that pain anymore, okay? That's all I got for you, pile number 3, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.